Hi, it's Dave here from the tech support team here at Aladtec, and in this video we're going to be talking about the system log under reports. This is a great audit trail for everything that's ever happened in your system, so you can always go back in and see the track of any activity that's been made by your membership over the life of your system. Everything from members logging in to forms being submitted, signups, time off, when people are put on the schedule, messages that are sent out, it's all recorded here in a timeline. And you can go into this report, and just like any other report in our system, you can designate the date range of the time that you're looking at of when the activity took place. In our system here, we're looking at the August month here. So we picked a month, August of 2018, and we can see all the activity in by default descending order, exactly what happened in the system, everything from members logging in and so forth. We could see the action taken by, the date and time it took place, what kind of action it was, who it may have affected, what kind of time range it may have affected, and then in some cases there are some details to be reviewed as well. And with this type of log, that could be a lot of information here, right? So for the month, there's 4,000 records, 83 pages of things, and it could be really hard to find that needle in the haystack if you need to find something specific. So that's when you're really going to want to use the filtering options here that are available to you. There are some system defaults here by type. So if you wanted to say find the find coverage alerts that sent out for the month, you could filter on that and see exactly that Jason sent out a find coverage request on August 12th. It went out to members. They were looking for a date for August 12th itself. And you can even click on the details to see the list of people that find coverage was sent to, their emails, texts, and exactly what that information entailed. So if anybody ever comes back saying, hey, I never got that find coverage request, you can come back here and see that if it got sent to them or not. Other details, such as, say, when people were put on paid time off. You could see in some cases, maybe somebody went in and deleted some actions of time off. And so those are recorded as well. Any adds or removes or deletions or rotation adjustments, those are in here as well. So you can always track that down and see exactly what happened. Another common one is signups. You get a lot of people coming in saying, hey, I don't recall signing up for that shift. Why did I get put on the schedule? Well, you can go back and find out. And if it's a particular person, that's when you're going to want to use the edit link here and get a little more specific about it. So just like any other report in the system, you can go through and by person that took the action or maybe who it affected. So let's look in this case for Benjamin here. So if we say, show me every sign up that affected Benjamin Boston. So we can see that he's requested some times here, and then Steve went in and approved those times for the dates affected here and so forth. So it's kind of a running history of how that occurred. Now keep in mind too that there's two different dates being tracked here. There's the date that it occurred, the date that the action took place, and then the date that the affected range was for. So this is in August, but we can see now he signed up for shifts out into September. We can even search on that date range as well. So if there's a date in question specifically, that's where you can come in here and actually look at the specified time range. So in this case, if we back it up to say September 17th, to September 18th, I only want to see the activity that involved Benjamin, that involved signups, that was for the 17th, and apply that. All the other activity goes away and it focuses just in on what you need. And so here's the activity for the 17th from Benjamin. And then you're able to reset that as well. So you can just go back to say all items. You could set up custom reports as well, just like anywhere else, using the Save As feature here and create some custom views for yourself. Or you could focus in on different action types, right? You can even, come down and find, say, just show me all the group messages that were sent from the system. And there it is. And then you can see exactly what those group messages sent and who sent them and so forth, who they were sent to. You could export the data here just like a report as well. Exports to a text CSV file that you can import into any other application. One more example here, just actions taken by, let's just go with Steve. So we can just say, just show me everything that Steve has done in the system in the month of August. So very simply, you could just see how active they are in the system. And you can see here Steve is a very active admin here, working with the system and adding, removing spots, block time, and so forth. So who can see this system log? Who has authority to view this information? A lot of details here. Well, that is set by your access levels in your setup area here. If we go to setup and we go to access levels, you could see from your different access levels here, you can edit one, and then you can see down in the reporting area here, there is a setting here to allow viewing of the system log as a separate access level choice. So you can have them set to see just the general reports for their members, and then as an additional authority action here, you can allow them to see the system log if you wish them to, or if you do not wish them to see all that activity. Your choice. With these and any other questions for reporting and the system log, take advantage of what the information is there. And if you have any questions, call us at 888-749-5550 or email us at support@aladtec.com. Thanks for listening.